Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of Raising Safe Kids, the challenge. And it's hosted by the Little Iguanas Children's Safety Foundation. My name is Erica, and I'm part of the Little Iguana team, and we are all so happy that you are here to join us for day 2. Woohoo! We love the participation so far. Remember, when you post your homework and interact with others in the Facebook group community, you can cross squares off your bingo card and be entered to win some fun prizes. So remember to grab your bingo card. You can scan the QR code right there. We have lots of great posts in the Facebook group under the day one homework. And remember, if you did post in that day one homework post, cross that off your bingo card. And if you didn't get a chance to post your day one homework yet, don't worry. You can write your affirmations whenever you get the chance up until day 5. You have until the end of day 5 to cross squares off your bingo card and be entered to win those prizes that we talked about yesterday. Remember to join the Facebook community here if you're not already part of the Facebook group. That is how you're going to be able to submit your homework and be entered to win some great prizes. So remember to join the Facebook group. And if you're feeling stuck at all, make sure that you ask questions in that group or hit reply to any of those emails that we're sending out to you. So hit reply to any of those emails or ask questions. Myself and other members of the Little Iguana team, we're in the Facebook group, and I'm sure your fellow challengers will be able to help you out as well. Remember, we are all in this together. So rely on other members to help you get through this journey. And speaking of, we're all in this together, I know that life can get pretty busy. So we are here to help you remember to join us live each day. You can text the word challenge to 844-385-7419, and you'll get a text message reminder of when we're going to be going live here in the Facebook group. So just text the word challenge to the number on your screen, and we are here to help you. Remember to join us live each day. But remember, if you can't join us live, we're going to be sending out those replay emails, and you can check out the replays in the Facebook group as well. And if you're somehow seeing this video and you haven't registered yet, remember you can still register and enter to win some great prizes that we have for participation with this challenge, littleiguana.org/challenge. So today is all about reflection and setting the stage to build a bright future. And today we're going to talk about evaluating our past efforts so that we can craft the best plan for our future. So you might be thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, Erica, I haven't even started teaching safety lessons yet. That is why I'm here. Don't worry, that's absolutely fine. And this challenge is for everyone. And this exercise that we're going to be going through today is for everyone. So no matter where you are on this journey, maybe you've already started teaching safety and well-being lessons, or maybe you've just been thinking about it for a while and you haven't really started yet. Don't worry, both are great places to be. We are here with you and along with you, and we're going to be helping you along this journey. So let's jump into it right here and talk about embracing your journey. So, in a world full of comparisons, remember that your path is unique and entirely your own. So, let's not get caught up in comparing ourselves to others. Instead, let's celebrate where we are in this process and be excited about our progress and look forward to the incredible milestones that are yet to come. So, your journey is worth celebrating every step of the way. Try not to compare yourself to others. And I just found this photo online. I don't even know if it's real or not, but I thought it was just so awesome. And it speaks to everyone's on a different path and a different spot on their journey. So remember, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. So this is Amazon.com. I think when it first started, I don't even know if this is real, but I thought this was just like a great representation. So think about what Amazon is now. This is where it started. So someone's chapter 20, don't compare your chapter 1 to theirs. So I just thought this was really great to share. And everyone is on their own journey and on their own path. And remember, we all just need to embrace our own journey. So where are you on your path of raising safe kids? Have you already embarked on this important journey, or is this something that you've been contemplating? Let's take a moment to reflect on where we are on the journey. Whether you're a seasoned educator or just a curious learner or somewhere in between, remember every step counts, and that is why we're here. We're all here to start this path together. And there's no wrong answers. So remember, this exercise is all about self discovery and learning from our own experiences. And it's about acknowledging the steps that we've taken so far, no matter how small they are, and let's recognize the progress that we've already made. So you're here and you're ready to take the steps to raise safe kids and learn how to raise safe kids and empower your kids. And that's a huge step. And I think that deserves some recognition. So I really want you to acknowledge that you've already taken the first step. The point is that we can learn from our past experiences no matter where we are on this path. And we have all done things in the past that we may or may not have been effective, and they may or may not have guided our children on the right path. For example, have you ever said to your child, don't talk to strangers? We're teaching about raising safe kids. We're trying to teach our kids to be safe. What does it mean when you say, don't talk to strangers or look both ways before you cross the street? Should your child look up and down? Should they look left and right? Or make sure you grab a healthy snack. I want you to type in the comments if you've ever said one of these vague statements that a child may or may not understand. Just type me. That's me. If you've ever said one of these or another example that you can think of. So, do you see where I'm going with this? Our words may be clear to us, but they may leave our children confused, especially if we have never demonstrated or explained what these words or what these phrases mean. So instead, have you ever stood side by side with your child and showed them what a healthy snack is and what the healthy snack options are in your house? And then have you followed up that lesson with repetition and practice by choosing healthy snacks together? Or have you ever shared the importance of looking left, right, and left again before crossing the street? Have you talked to your child about what they're looking for when they're crossing the street, what they're looking to avoid? Are they looking for cars or peoples or bikes? So I think it's important that we demonstrate this lesson and that we reinforce it with more examples and repetition down the line. So at Lil Iguana, our favorite confusing phrase or vague phrase that we hear in the field as child safety experts is don't talk to strangers. So we already talked about this, but who is a stranger? The typical answer that we hear is a stranger is someone you don't know. Okay, so if a stranger is someone that we're not supposed to talk to, how are we ever going to meet new people? I think it can be confusing for a child, and we actually know it can be confusing for a child because that is why we teach this lesson. So at Lil Iguana, instead, we make all of our lessons straightforward and easy to understand, and they're simple to reinforce. So instead of teaching, don't talk to strangers, we need to teach, who is a stranger? And Lil Iguana says that a stranger is anyone that you don't have permission to go with right then and there, even if you know the person. So instead of teaching, don't talk to strangers, we're going to teach get permission first. And what is permission? Permission is looking the adult in charge of you right in the eyeballs and asking if they can do something or go somewhere, and then getting a yes. So, by incorporating the humor of the word eyeballs and the simplicity of these three easy to follow steps, this lesson becomes fun and it becomes memorable. And it ensures that getting permission becomes part of the natural routine of your child. And this catchy and easy to follow mantra empowers them to make safe and responsible choices. So instead of don't talk to strangers, we're going to say get permission first. And we're going to talk about and reinforce what permission is and how to get permission. And you may be thinking, you know what, Erica, I don't even need to talk to my child about strangers. I don't need to talk about get permission because we have a password system in place. And while the password system can initially seem straightforward and an easy way to ensure child's safety, it can quickly become overcomplicated. And that's really hard for a child. So, do you ever change your password? Do you talk about setting up a new password each time that you've used it now that another person knows your password? Or do you just keep the same password? Or do you have your child trying to remember a new password? So the chilling fact is that the majority of abductions and kidnappings actually involve someone that the child knows. So this makes the need for a password system somewhat impractical. And a child might not ask for a password from someone that they know because they feel familiar with that person. They don't feel like they need to ask for a password, or they may struggle to remember new passwords as they're added to replace the old passwords, and it can make things overwhelming for a child and potentially for the parent too. So instead of teaching don't talk to strangers, we're going to teach get permission first. So, by teaching get permission and getting permission to go somewhere before they do anything, even if they know the person, it simplifies the process and it makes it more effective. And it reinforces that a child should always get permission from the adult in charge every time. So, like I keep saying, instead of don't talk to strangers, we're going to make it super easy for a child to understand and remember, and we're going to just teach get permission first. So, this approach not only ensures a child's safety, but it also reduces the cognitive load on a child, making it easier for them to remember. And that is what our ultimate goal is in raising safe kids. Teaching effective, easy to remember strategies that we can reinforce and that a child actually remembers. So, I want you to think about the lessons that you've taught in the past and three lessons that you've either taught in the past or you hope to teach in the future. And then I want you to write those lessons down on the lesson row of your command center. So I have my command center right here. So I have three little post-it notes next to lessons, and I just want you to go and write the lessons that you've either taught in the past or that you hope to teach in the future. So I want you to think about, if you're going to write down lessons that you've taught in the past, I want you to think about how you've taught those lessons in the past, how effective they were, what strategies you've used or things of that nature. Just think about those things. Think about your past experiences. And then if you're going to write down three lessons that you hope to teach in the future, I want you to think about what motivates you to teach those lessons, and what specific skill you're hoping to instill in your child by teaching those lessons. We're going to be choosing one of the lessons that you write down on your command center to build that action plan on day 4. So on day 4, we're going to build an action plan on how to raise safe kids and how to teach important safety lessons to them. So think about the lessons that you're going to write down as those three on your command center, because you're going to be choosing one of those for your day 4 action plan. And then once you've written down those three lessons or thought about those three lessons, either take a picture of your command center, or if you're like, I can't do that, just write the three lessons under the day 2 homework post in the Facebook group. So remember, your past experiences and future goals are the stepping stones on this empowering journey. And I want you to embrace your own unique journey and know that everyone progresses at their own pace. So it's not about comparison, it's about personal growth and creating a safer, happier, and healthier environment for our kids. So I want to leave you with that. Remember to post those three lessons on the day 3 homework post, and we are going to see you tomorrow for day 3. Keep up